Hello, as the title suggests, I'm gonna guide you on how to beat the new mode of a break team. Just to clarify, this is what you should generally do on your run of course, but this is just my opinion. The team comp is also completely up to you, but Ruan May and Harmony Trailblazer should probably be there. I'll have to assume you know what equations and blessings are. Getting that out the way, what equations are we looking for? I'll specifically be recommending the break/super break focused equations, even though there are some OP combinations with the other paths. As you can see of these three break equations, there is a commonality with these, and it's that they're kind of focused on the path of destruction, with there also being a hint of Nihility. There's also this Salation one that's present, which will help you break stuff, but you don't need to focus on it. As you saw right there, I got the Wastelander equation. The star will present you 3 random 4-star equations, but the Wastelander is the best and only option for break. This essentially allows you to proc super break 1 or 2 more times, essentially doubling or even tripling your break damage if you have the grid. This will be the only good starting option, and you should absolutely keep restarting until you are able to nab it. Next, you're presented with 3 options of blessings. You of course would want to go Destruction as they have the most break blessings, but Nihility is also fun as they have some too. If neither are present, it's honestly okay and not a deal breaker. Now we gotta talk about the new weighted Curios. These are the OP gameplay defining Curios which greatly dictate how your run goes. You earn them by defeating 2 bosses that will be present during the run. There are also alternative ways to get them, such as the Knights of Beauty occurrence or a Curio such as a pinch of beard gunpowder. So, which ones are good for break? Of the 14, 4 or 5 are related to break. Cumulus Stake essentially causes your destruction characters to nuke the enemy that is broken with max break dots on the enemy. Based on the wording, I believe that there is essentially a 320% multiplier every time you break an enemy. This pairs extremely well with the dot blessings and equations and is absolutely great for Firefly and Shui He. Next, we have the Most Raucous, which is specifically for fire characters such as Firefly, Gallagher, and even someone like Asta. This is a great Curio and lets you have higher break uptime as you can break them faster. First Journey exists, but there's no dedicated break lightning types yet. It's still really good for characters such as Jin Yuan and Acheron, but it's not for us today. Next is Defiant Visage. This is a must-have for Boot Hill and Firefly. As you will see later against my fight against Aventurine, this literally just adds another 80% to my total damage. While this may not seem like a lot, when you trigger like 4 instances of Super Break, this will make your damage go from like 1 mil to 2 mil. Lastly, we got Road to Comments. This is for Harmony MC and Ruan Maze and is just pretty nice. There's also Genius Confusion for Shui Yi if you like. So if you have Firefly, go for the Curios in this order: Divine Visage, Cumulus Stake, Most Raucous, and lastly Road to Comments. If you have Boot Hill, go for Divine Visage, Road to Comments for your supports, and maybe even Most Raucous. If you're using Shui Yi, then go for Stake, Road to Comments, and maybe Most Raucous. TLDR, just match them to your team. In regards to Curios, it's just based on what you need and what's generally good, such as the Space-Time Prism. There is one which impacts break, which is the Pinkest Collision Curio, which can be obtained from the Genius Society 55 occurrence. Me personally, I always pick Sugar and stir vigorously. Blessings on the other hand are a whole nother story. This is of course due to everyone probably using different types of teams and enjoying different playstyles. As such, I'll try to keep it fairly generalizable, with it of course still being my opinion. This will include 2 parts: break blessings or stuff which just pair well with breaking, and then just great blessings to have. Starting with Remembrance, the 3-star blessings Reticence and Innocence will keep your butt alive and deal damage with dissociation. Fully is also nice, but not as important as the other 2. The 2 and 1-star ones are not that noteworthy. Nihility can work really well with break, especially if you have Cumulus Stake, at which dot can honestly deal up to like 30% of your damage. But when just looking at break, the 3 noteworthy ones are the 2-star blessings Hells Other People, Night Beyond Empire, and Self-Manifestation. One increases your super break damage / efficiency, while the other lets you do big damage to a boss when you break its minions. Self-Manifestation is just defense shred, which is good of course. Presvervation, Propogation, and Erudition don't have anything too interesting related to break. Abundance has 2 blessings, that being Mudra and All Abundance in One Mind. The first is self-explanatory, but the second allows Firefly to heal her team a bit every time she self-heals. As mentioned earlier, there is that one elation equation that lets Aftertaste do toughness damage if you want to pair up against the Knight. Hunt has Constellation Surge and Thundering Chariot, which helps you get more actions while the enemy is broken. Now, the two OP Hunt 3-star ones deal with action advance, and long story short, they're great. And finally, Destruction. Destruction has various blessings which increase break damage, which you should always choose. And as such, I'll just go over the term Grit, which isn't actually a new term and just a reworded version of Fighting Spirit. Essentially, more Grit equals more damage equals more defense, and with enough Grit with the right equations, eats the Grit and you get a shield and more super break. In regards to gameplay, in my opinion, Occurrence, Reward, Adventure, and Wealth are all good options. This is due to them potentially giving you quite a bit of money and also should take you less time than fighting every single stage. There's also that pink one which I forgot the name of, which has the Ruin Made Food creations, but you can use that if you want. After you got some money, you should definitely go to Store Occurrence and then pick up some goodies, but just save enough money just in case you need to reroll equations or some blessings. Now, after all of that, you should hopefully be ready to take on Protocol 6 with a break team. The rest of the video will just be me kicking Aventurine's butt. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, thanks a lot.
We need a strategy.
Sound linger.
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
Existence is unity.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! This is more set to the seas of blaze! There's more to life. No manners, huh?
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Fight to live! Some value, I suppose. Who will it be?
Dreams do come true.
Down. Scoundrels on board!
Firefly Type 4, set to the seas of blaze! Eternal. Who invited you?
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
It's all or nothing!
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Who will it be?
Take your position. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Attack detected. There's more to every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
You've got it.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Going all...
Firefly Type set the seas ablaze! No manners.
You've got it.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Down. Scoundrels on board!
Fight to live! Who will it be?
Dreams do come true.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Set the seas ablaze!
Stay in step.
Grace and elegance, eternal. This is fight to live!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Like until everything burns to ashes!